Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941, 7:55 a.m., a day that will be forever remembered by Americans. A surprise attack on the U.S. Navy base in Hawaii concocted by the Japanese is taking shape. Nagano Osami leads his fleet of warriors into battle. Terror is everywhere. Rewind to 1937, Japan invades China, showing the first signs of Japanese hostility. From 3 years to 1940, Japan allies with the Axis powers. A year later, in 1941, Japan takes control of French Indochina. In July of that same year, U.S. froze Japanese citizens' assets. Then they proceeded to end all communications with Japan. Back to the day of the attack. The undermanned and vulnerable Pearl Harbor naval base desperately tries to defend itself against the ruthless Japanese kamikazes. The Arizona, Oklahoma, California, and Nevada were all sunk within the first 30 minutes. Pearl Harbor was left in ruins. The U.S. did not know how to respond with anything other than war. The idea of isolationism previously held by the American public vanished, and the U.S. vaulted into World War II.
The U.S. went on to help the Allied powers win the war, helping organize and execute many European-based attacks such as D-Day. However, none of these were able to force the Japanese surrender, causing the U.S. to take drastic measures. August 6, 2 a.m., 1945, Tinian Island. A B-29 bomber takes off from the island. Its target, Hiroshima. August 9th, 8 a.m., 3 days later. The same bomber carrying the same cargo is once again flying over Japan. This time it has a new target, Nagasaki. These bombs of mass destruction would eventually force Japan to surrender. Many disagree on whether the bombings were justified or not. However, it is important to take on the perspective of wartime America circa 1940. During this time, Japan was known for having a last man standing mentality. Also, the U.S. was looking for the quickest way to end the war with the least amount of American casualties. Taking account for all these factors, the U.S. response was both correct and justified.
Created using Powtoon.